Hello, great. 8 Sunday afternoon. As always, I'm recording your video for Monday, May 11th. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I hope you all spoiled your mothers on Mother's Day, and I hope you're all ready for some English. First of all, the riddles from last week. Very simple, probably. The first one was a spare tire, an Ersatzreifen. The second one was a shadow, and the third one was the horizon. Today, I'm not going to give you new riddles. I'm going to do a little dictation with you. Ein Diktat. So all you need is a piece of paper and a pen to write down everything that I'm going to dictate to you. First, I'm going to give you appointments, Termine. Second, a flight schedule, einen Flugplan. And third, simply some names. That's very easy. As for the flight schedule and the appointments, I may switch sometimes how I'm going to say the time. So listen carefully and hopefully write down everything correctly. So, the appointments. The first appointment is going to be on Thursday, June 25th at 2:15 p.m. One more time, Thursday, June 25, 2:15 in the afternoon. Second appointment is on the 12th of January at 5:20 p.m. Again, January 12th at 4:40 p.m. The third appointment is on April 27th, a Wednesday, at noon. Again, Wednesday, April 27th at noon. The fourth appointment is 2:05 in the morning on Saturday, August 19th. Again, 2:05 a.m. Saturday, August 19th. And the last appointment is 5:50 in the evening on May 1st, 2003. One more time, 5:50 p.m., 1st of May, 03. Wonderful. Now, flight schedule. So your flight is departing from Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport, Terminal 2A at 12:25 p.m. on May 3rd, and the flight number is AF 157. Arrival in Hanoi, Vietnam at 7:40 on May 4th. There, you're going to wait in the Transit Lounge C and depart Hanoi at 11:45 a.m. on May 4th on the flight TH263. And you're going to arrive in Bangkok on the 4th of May at 1:30 p.m. Very good. I hope you got all that correctly. And now the last one, which is very easy, just some names. So the first one is Mr. George Jeffrey Jr. I'm going to spell it George, new word, Jeffrey, Jr. The second one is Miss I.E. Weider, I.E.Weider. The third one is Miss S.R. Hene Gaspari, that was Mrs. S.R.Haney/GASPARI. I'm going to repeat this one because it's a bit tricky. So it's Mrs. Then her initials are S. Dot means punkt, R. Dot, and then Haney, Haney /GASPARI.
The fourth passenger is Sir A.C. Huggy, Sir, and then A-T-H-I-E, new word, H-O-U-G-H-E-Y. And the last one is a judge, ein Richter, and his name is, first name initials, J.G. Once again, J.G. And then H-A-A-M-E-R. So Judge J.G. Hammer. That's, I think, how Americans would pronounce this last name. Excellent. So these were the dictations. Then the solutions for the Africa quiz are online, and so is the key for the common grammar mistakes. And today you are going to get a very short grammar exercise. It's 10 sentences with common mistakes, past simple versus past continuous, and you have to find the mistakes and correct them. So I'll do the first one with you. The worksheet is called Common Mistakes Past Progressive, and the first one says, while I chatted to Sue, the phone rang. You know that usually with while you have the past progressive, so you would say, while I was chatting to Sue, the phone rang. Long event versus short event. So please go through the other 10 sentences and find the mistake, correct them, and send the worksheet back to me. This is the only worksheet for the whole week. You're not going to get a grammar exercise on Wednesday, so please make sure that you do this one. And then for your presentation, I got excellent work this week from many of you, many wonderful a lot of wonderful information about your different countries. Most of you wrote your text by hand, which is perfect, but if you do so and you don't have a big handwriting, then please make sure to leave an empty line between each line, because otherwise it's very difficult for me to correct it so that you don't get totally lost. So bitte eine Zeile schreiben, eine Zeile freilassen, eine Zeile schreiben. Sonst ist es für mich mit meinem Korrekturprogramm, das ich ja nur habe für handgeschriebene Texte, diese Textblöcke, wenn ich die dann noch reinquetsche, dann blickt keiner mehr durch. Ja, das macht es einfacher. And make sure that you write with a pen or a pencil that can be erased. Ja, etwas, was wegradiert werden kann, so that you can correct your texts when you get my correction. Yes, and then one thing that I wrote on the Erläuterungen, if you give numbers about the country that you're writing about, then it would be wonderful if you put these numbers into relation so that people have a better imagination of what it really means. So when Helene, for example, is talking about Botswana, she wonderfully wrote that Botswana has the size of France, but it has 2.3 million inhabitants. So imagine 2.3 million, that's probably the size, it's a bit bigger than Hamburg, a bit smaller than Berlin, and this being the only city in a country the size of France. So imagine what that means. And then, because if you just give the number of the size, I don't know how many square kilometers, it's very difficult for people to imagine what it really means. But when you learn or write that it's the size of France with just one city, then people can really relate to it. They can really imagine what this country feels like and how much space this country has and how much nature this country has. So this is it for today. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, wonderful start into the week. I just saw on my calendar that you were supposed to leave for your sailing trip next Saturday, and I'm very sad that this trip is not happening. Really very, very sad for you. I hope you'll have another fabulous class trip soon.
And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and I look forward to seeing many of you on Zoom Wednesday at 5. And any questions, just send a message via the intranet or via WhatsApp. You know how to reach me. Bye bye, grade 8. Bye.